Hi everyone, this is Robin, the author of Weight Loss Apocalypse. I want to address a common concern with following the hunger, especially around family and people that, and trying to time dinner with families, especially when you're trying to teach your own children to eat with hunger, and you're trying to get the whole family to kind of listen to their bodies, and how do you make that work in a world of chaos and places to go and kids to take here and there, social activities to attend, and all I really have to say is I'm in the same world you are. I've got 3 kids of my own, and I totally understand. It requires that you play the game. If the idea is to keep hunger between 3.5 and 5.5 on that hunger scale, the way to do it is to, if you know you've got an engagement or a date or a lunch meeting or something like that, a certain time, that you adjust your eating and your consumption so that you can manipulate your hunger to happen at that time. And obviously this changes with ovulation and different times in your menstrual cycle for those women out there. So for example, I'll use myself for an example. Every morning I wake up and I have coffee, and I put cream in my coffee, and that's pretty much my start of the day. And I wait until I'm hungry every day. It doesn't matter what I've got going on. So if I'm going to meet someone for coffee and I don't want more coffee, then I end up getting something different. So I may have herbal tea. If I'm meeting someone for breakfast, I don't get breakfast. They can get breakfast all they want. So I might just, again, get some hot tea and enjoy my time with them. So some of this requires that you are not concerned about their feelings about you not eating. A lot of times we feel peer pressured into eating because we don't want to hurt someone else's feelings. Like it's our job to take care of someone else, which is not the truth. So you've got to be okay not eating and not worrying about how other people perceive you. So then if I'm meeting someone for lunch, what I'll do, for example, is if I'm getting hungry, early, I'll have a snack, just a small snack, to make sure that I'm not too hungry by the time I eat. But I don't have that snack if I'm not hungry. So you have to manipulate your own hunger to time it right, if that makes sense. But this can only happen if you are you're a master of your own body. Dinner, same thing. Like today I came home from work at 4:30 and I was really hungry. I was at a 3 a 3.5 for sure at 4:30, and so I actually ended up eating my meal, and I've also now fixed dinner for my family, and I'm about to sit down with them and they can eat, and I'm not going to eat. I'm going to drink my ice water. And if they're not hungry, they're going to sit down at the table. So we make time to sit down together, but it doesn't require them to eat. Now, I also believe, at least this is for me in the way I do it, I don't fix multiple meals for each of my children. There's one meal. And so if they're not hungry, I don't force them to eat with us, but I also preface with them that if they don't eat, it's going to be cold and they're going to need to eat and heat it up on their own later. So they have that ability to adapt to their body and not feel bad or punished or forced to feed themselves based on my idea of family eating. So I prioritize the gathering around the table, and if they're not hungry, they don't have to eat, but they're on their own when they do get hungry, because I can't refix dinner for everybody at their own specific time. So you really have to be adaptable and to find a way to make it work. And the more you know your body, the better you get at it. There's always a solution. So if you're finding there's an issue, I can't find that solution for you. You kind of have to live your own life and find something that's a win-win situation, so that you're not abusing the body, but you're also you're still keeping those kind of cultural get-together or ways you actually want to continue to eat. But the other thing is too, how much of the way you eat that's become a family ritual is totally dysfunctional. And so you need to recognize that too. And maybe just start over again. I don't know if that helps, but it just requires that you really know your body enough that you can adjust your eating times and your hunger to work well with a schedule that you want. So, all right, hope that helps.